How's it going, everyone? Moku here, and back with another video. And in today's video, we have Gotenks versus Piccolo SH. You would think that this matchup would probably be lopsided and in green's favor, just because green typically trumps blue. But honestly, I feel like this is probably a 50-50 matchup now because of the removal that Gotenks have. So it isn't that hard to get rid of, for example, bigger cost bodies. That would basically take up your entire turn, as initially blue had trouble with, for example, using Zeno or using the 3 cost event. I'm drawing a blank. Absolute lightning. So you just play that, and then basically as your whole turn you kind of have no tempo. You didn't put any type of pressure or to your opponent's life. So I feel like it's a kind of 50-50 matchup now. And also, just to be advised, I am not by any means a great Piccolo player, let alone any type of green ramp player. That's why I never played green like that. The only green deck that I played and had success with was Giblet. Yeah, but when it comes to ramp decks, yeah, I'm not a fan of them. So you could probably see here in my playstyle. Here just charge EDB, go into cantrip, pass. I mean, that's all I can do. As right here, I have absolutely no cantrips. I'm sorry, no ramps. So that's kind of a little bit alarming, just because you want to see at least one. If you see one, it's a decent hand. Obviously you see both, probably the best hand. But if you see none, it's pretty scary. So that's why here I take the hit, because I'm searching for the card. Most times, often than not, they could be on life or not, but you just gotta take that gamble. Here, get Hercules. Hercules are kind of like pseudo combos, super combos in this deck. You don't really want to see them early on, because you don't want to hold on to them. Here, charge this. Don't think I need it in this matchup. There was another video I played against the same player that was playing Gotenks in the video prior. I ended up playing the SH Piccolo blocker, but I just didn't really feel the need in this one, just because how my hand was, and I didn't want to hold on to a break, not having the actual ramp in hand, so I decided to charge it. But it did help out somewhat, just because it's a blocker and a redirect attack can be removed. So here he's playing out. He played out turn 1 the Gotenks. I didn't mention it, but he played it out turn 1 because he knows that this deck can't remove it. Yeah, there's no, unless you're running independent removal for it. Most builds don't have an answer to it, let alone removing a 2 cost. So yeah, here I didn't want to charge the 5-drop Gamma 1 and 2, just because I was already seeing most of them, and I just didn't want to be, I didn't want to run out. I didn't want to lose one to charge and lose one to pitching. Yeah, so that's the reason why I was kind of debating on what to charge. And here, honestly, I just got lucky on the top deck. I would have missed the ramp, so yeah. And here, I don't know why I thought I was swinging lead. I was about to draw a card, but yeah, that's why he told me reaching for the deck before ending my turn and ramping. So yeah. And on this turn, honestly, I felt like I should have just blocked more. Cause I did end up blocking, I think, leader swing here, that you'll see. But I didn't commit to another block when he's swaying with the 2-drop from Goten. But I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. But yeah, you see I combo out. Because I already have Go on in hand, so there's no reason for me to be searching through life or just taking unnecessary hits, knowing what the deck can do. I see it like right now, I just took a hit. And I pay the price for it. Yeah, so yeah, for me, I'm not like, we're just testing into it. I'm not really a big fan of playing Piccolo, just because I don't like those type of playstyle decks where you're just playing not even to win, just not to lose. You're just trying to outlast your opponent in whatever fashion, whether it's making them deck out or just making them run through all their resources. He has no more super combos, he has no more XYZ pieces that he needs for his whatever he's doing. I don't like decks like that. So you could say my expertise and my playstyle and the way I'm playing this deck, it shows. Yeah, but here I have to take the 30. And I would have been up alive if I didn't have to take it. Well, if I would have just blocked out the 15k, I would still have been at 6 life rather than going down to 5. So again, that was on me right there. But yeah, I drew another Gohan. Don't think I need to hold on to him. And I think on this Panda H I play this turn, think I bottom deck like two. Yeah, I think I bottom deck two Krillins back to back. That hurt. I'm not gonna lie. Not seeing Krillins just made this matchup even more tougher. Just because, like, honestly, the saving grace of this deck is Krillin. Just because you're able to cycle him. You know, you're able to cycle him, stun, 10k. I mean, yeah, especially against blue, you don't leave it on board. You just combo it off. That way, it can't bottom deck and you have him in drop just to keep him in rotation. Here, swing 30 at life. I mean, there's no point in swinging at the body just because he's just giving me a 10. I'd rather get 2 cards out of hand, or if not, go 10. But yeah. But in this matchup, I think it's a one-sided match all along. He has complete control of the game. Even once I drop Beast Gohan, as you'll see next turn, he has just complete control of the game. I just honestly, I got steamrolled, I'm not even gonna lie. So it just felt bad not having it, because at least he's now able to swing with that one. Rather than playing out Pan, I could have just swung out Krillin, you know, stun, so he would be 2 less cards in hand off of the 0 combo, 4 cost. Yeah, he played out that, which lets him use an event for free, which he used to bottom deck the the Gohan. So that way, when I do awaken and he decides to swing with it, I won't be able to redirect to that. And honestly, that fat Gotenks is like literally one of the best cards in the deck. Like, the fact that it lets you just, yeah, you pitch, but again, like I stressed in my other video, if you have that, you know, 2-drop Goten, it's just, yeah, it's just too good. And again, it's funny because there was another video we have for sale into Gotenks, and then honestly, I don't know why I didn't catch it here, but they come in rested. Yeah, they come in rested. So honestly, this is already kind of, we already misplayed already. They come in rested. I mean, if you guys want to see it, I'll upload it, because it would have made that video a little bit more different. Just because, oh, I don't want to give away what happened, but just, yeah, if you guys want to see it, just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, the same thing happened. I don't know why I didn't catch it. Cause honestly, I was playing the deck too, and yeah, they do come in rested. Honestly, if they came in active, that'd be cracked. Just the fact that you're drawing, you're gonna potentially draw off of 2-drop Goten, and then once you fusion off, you're gonna draw off the 2-drop Trunks. Like, that's just too good, you know. So it makes sense that they come in rested. But yeah, even then, honestly, it wouldn't matter, to be honest. He would have just probably pitched the card and swung with 10k. Either I take it or get a card in my hand. I mean, right now, I feel like he doesn't have the hand advantage, but he still has, obviously, board advantage, which matters the most in this game. So yeah, even small mistakes like that, like I said, like, doesn't, like, it just would have made maybe a card or 2 difference. But I still think that the outcome obviously would have been the same, just because I didn't protect early enough from the previous swing. Like I said, I would be at 6 rather than being at 5 if I did. Or even if I wasn't at 6 and he did a different play, it would basically force him to make, a different play rather than just doing the swing he did. And yeah, so. Yeah, because here, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot too that when he swung with the first 30k, I forgot about the leader swing that he gets the 30k, the 15k buff. So I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So I gave him a super. I didn't want to give him 2 supers, so I just took the second one in hopes that in this build, I do run the unlockability. So in the hopes of me drawing into it, just to get back 2 cards. That's why, but I was just like, not seeing it. I was just like, you know what? Yeah, and I am at 2, but I would have just gone down to 1, because it just would have made the plays different right here. And also, then it's just not having any Krillins in drops. It's just very unfortunate. Like, I had none available to me. Again, I'm not saying I would have won if I saw him. It just would have made the plays he had to do a lot more different, just because now I don't have to worry about swinging at the body. I can swing at the bodies, get cards out of his hand, and then just from there, just stun it. So it's on board. Can't do much. He can combo it off, but again, yeah, it's just there, And the reason why I pitched the EDB here is just because I also, in this build, I do run So Junior. I just like the versatility he gives you, grabbing back an extra from the drop. So it's kind of like, it's more from like my Giblet days when I used to do that a lot. So I just got used to it. Maybe it's not a right tech in this deck. Like I said, I don't know, and honestly, I just don't care. Like, for me, this deck was just made just for testing purposes. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately for me, these cards aren't proxy. I didn't get them, but I didn't Luckily for me, I just got them all through trades, or I pulled them. Didn't buy anything. Didn't buy none of the Beast Gohans, none of the Alt Hearts, all that. All the cards I pulled. So that's the fortunate part. But just yeah, I just have it just for testing. I don't like this playstyle of this deck. Yeah. So yeah, I'm debating. There's no. I looked at my drop because I'm like, do I play Hercule? But like, my only two targets is Boma and a Pan. So I'm like, why? So yeah, I guess I just popped one of his, his two drops. So I popped the Trunks just because like if I pop Goten, he just brings back the other one, and he draws a card off it. So just swung at the Gohan just to get a card out of his hand. Didn't want to give him cards, since he did give me two off of the Beast Gohan swing. I didn't want to give him any cards and just make his next turn a little more harder if he didn't have the 4-drop 0 combo. So yeah, like I said, he played it. But yeah, he played it absolutely well. He's basically showcasing, basically the true potential of his deck. To be honest, if you don't break, which is often not, it don't happen. To be honest, I think the time we played it, I've only bricked once with the I think I've only bricked once with the deck. I think he played into Cell. There's a matchup that I did record. I won't be using that video just because he bricked hard, so it'll just seem like he's bad using the deck. He didn't see any of the 4-drops. He didn't see any, not one. So the deck does have potential of breaking, but the margins are very low. And in that case, it's like almost an area of the deck, like it's possible not to see you can see a 1-0, but you won't see a 4-0, So it's just, it is what it is. But yeah, here this is the free removal I'm talking about, since he basically has a total of 9, I'm sorry, it's actually 10, cost of battle cards in his board. He basically remove Beast Gohan, and obviously, if this would have been another blue deck, like you will not be able to remove a big body like that for one. You have to either invest 3 or for whatever reason Zeno, and yeah, the entire board after, I'm assuming swinging, right? Well, I would hope you'll swing before you Zeno. But yeah, this deck has a high ceiling. It easily could be meta. Again, like I'm pretty sure I stated in my other video, if you play this deck or you watch this deck and you don't believe it could be meta, then I don't think you believe yourself. I don't think you believe in yourself as being a good player or fighting this deck, just because it does require skill. It's very sequence orientated. And also it's kind of like, like I said, like Cell, so you have to basically be able to math out, just because you don't have a double strike, so you don't have an easy win condition with this deck at all. Like there's no like, okay, let me just give them down 2 and I win. I guess you could say your win condition is the 4-cost, dual attacker. But even then, just because it doesn't guarantee game of making 1 hit off 2, you have to hope they take that, whatever, if you combo into it or you buff it with the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack event. Yeah, here he did 35. He wants me to give him a super combo. He doesn't want me to give him 2 cards, so he did 35 here. It's all like little small things like that, and whomever you're playing, that's how you know people are good players, when they just want finishing numbers, because you would think, because I had a bigger hand size, I would win this matchup, but I was just taking 2 minutes early. Again, like I'm pretty sure like a typical main Piccolo player would obviously comboed out every single hit. Probably had like a 4-card hand size to begin with. Me, didn't. I don't know, just didn't find a reason to do that. I don't want to throw the Hercules away early on, just because like they are very helpful cards. But again, seeing them early on, not seeing a Krillin. I mean, I should have comboed them off just because they weren't useful. So yeah, here I had to give him 60 because he did buff it. That's why he gave it with the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. Just taking cards out of my hand. He swung again and he ended up dumping here, if I remember correctly, and yeah, I didn't have enough to combo out. So yeah. But even though for whatever reason whomever watches this video deems that I didn't play this game right, it's still a very good deck. I feel like this Gotenks can it could be a contender in this meta. Easily could be a contender. It could deal with Boo just as easy as Omega, if not easier. Piccolo SH, I don't feel like it's an auto lose. There's no reason in my opinion why Piccolo should be losing to Omega, just because that feels like the typical blue matchup where you're just facing into a green deck where they're just playing a stall version. They're just trying to outlast you, and eventually you're gonna kind of just have to eat some of those swings, because if not, you're gonna lose just too much value from comboing out of 50k swings or whatever they're giving you on combo. But yeah, Gotenks, it's a good deck. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. Even though I played the matchup pretty bad because I suck with Piccolo. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time.